Welcome back, citizens of Dominion. Part 3 of the 11th day of From Day 1. Let's just take a little recap first before we do get started. Current Titan teams are there on screen, with everyone except Sylvia of the Common Earth currently being summoned, and the Super Titans Eden and Araji not yet summoned there. Everyone else 3 stars except Avalon. That's 2, and Ignis. That is 1. Ignis is the closest to beginning off their 1-star side. Sigurd is within range, especially should be able to with the rainy season jars for the rest of the day get to 4 before the end of the event. Give me just one quick second here while I change the camera lanes. And let me just resize this. Give me one quick second. I'm going to need to resize just a little more. Just one moment. Undo. Please tell me I did not really butcher that. Well, we'll find out in a moment. Okay, I want to make sure I'm on the right. Yeah, I did butcher it. Well, I'll have to refix Dominion here in a moment. I was trying to incorporate 2 into 1 and did not quite work so well. And this is the list of items that we still need to get. There we go. I think we finally got it on screen, including Dragon Shield recipes, visors, enchanted loots, siren song recipes, dragon hearts, flaming hearts, needles, and scorching quivers for the heroes. And let's put Dominion back up. Okay, and we will. There we go. We should be, I would think, back. Right? Well, almost. Just give me a half second more. There we go. Tried to be nice, tried to make some magic happen, and then of course it doesn't work out as nearly and as flawlessly as I expected. Alright, so we have tower complete. Let's go ahead and finish off the airship. Now that we're back in here for day 3. Part 3 of the 11th day. The last task of the day in Expedition. So we'll grab the auto on those. Claim that completed down there. Thank you. In about 20 minutes time during this day, we'll finish off those. Anything new in the old mailbox since between part 2 and part 3? Let's see, we got a bunch of hearts, 2 summoning spears for the hill, and 4 of those. And we get a jar from Cap Flint. Thank you very much on that. Jars are always good. Alrighty, is there any potential triggering of the deals? Shock power, we would need 28 more stones to get 10 jars there. Tomorrow we get to 12. If we cheese 3, we can get 7 more, but that'll be questionable. Energy 110 will get us 9. That should be doable. Emeralds. Actually, let's talk about emeralds. As you can see over on the bar course on the right hand side, we still have the current do the first time, get more than you get back missions. And in part 2, I said we were going to hold off on those because I wanted to see what it would do compared to Winterfest, which is coming up not next Friday, but a week from Friday in Dominion. And while the prizes for at least the last 2 years of Winterfest have only been not sold, but skinstone boxes with the Winterfest bubbles attached, compared to here where we get gold and energy, I may actually get pressed not to do either at the moment. Especially since when we do start opening up a few more places, there are a few more areas that those emerald do this, get that actually occur. So we're going to hold off on that. We might buy a little energy and we may get to that 300, but that'll probably be about all we're going to do there. Okay, so let's head on up. Remember, we do need 10 summoning spears for tomorrow's 2100. Titan potions, as I like to call it, Titan food for the growing Titans, the nice boys and girls. And right now, the lowest level is 17, and 250 is just outside of the current potion queue. So, let's see, Circle of Summoning, 14. If I use it, I have to use 10. That'll drop me only to 4. That may complete, that'd be 7. If I can do 150 tomorrow before 8, you would get 3 more. That would get you to 10. It's risky, but I'm going to do it. Let's run the 10. And we get Sylvia straight away. So the last of the unsummoned basics are now here. 30 more for Moloch, the fire tank. Yet 30 more for Moloch, the fire tank. Ooh, a Hyperion pull. I'm actually now quite more happy I did this. That's 250 more, and I think that'll make him 4-star. Sylvia gets to keep her stones that she had before, so she's only 12 away from going up to 2-star. Ignis with enough in his that he can go up, so we'll take him up. So Ignis is now 2-star from where we were on the original chart. Avalon is at 21. Mari 17. Nova at 53. Sigurd didn't pick up any, looks like, in the deal. He's still at 457. Angus is at, Angus, I'm right, is at 37. Moloch, who got 2 polls, goes to 129. Vulcan at 139. And yes, Hyperion is summonable at the next level. So, go for it, Hypey. Hyperion moves up to 4-star. His attack goes up by over 6k. His health goes up by 60, almost 63k. Not a huge bump in power, but he is only level 20 at the moment. And now his next level would be 900, which means you'd have to basically do 4 pulls. And there are the remaining 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that didn't. This one is actually the full the full summon. Hence why it says 1 there. But these are the 6 that pulled otherwise. 9 for Sylvia, who got summoned. 5 to Avalon. An extra 5 to Moloch. 5 to Ignis. And 18 to Vulcan. Alright. That definitely changes that. I'm glad I did that. We use the Guild War as our quick check. And the team is now in the 5-digit category on Titans at 10,320. Alrighty. Let's see, chat real quick if there's anything specific we gotta address or take care of. Okay. You're welcome, Alexander. I had a question I answered in PM for a month's relic about an adventure. He was thanking me in Cyrillic, so I answered him back. Okay, so we left off in 142. So there is our new 4-star Hyperion. Oh no, that's Sigurd. Hyperion's the only one who ain't there. Hyperion's like, dude, I'm 4-star. I don't need to be shown. Alright, so 142, let's go to that door. It's a water-only door. And everyone looks like they'll hold their own. So we move on to 143. Alrighty, 56.4 to... Oh, that's about a 3,000. Yeah, we'll go that way then. Alrighty. Away we go. Here. Shield up, and there we are, winners. $144, another time the heroes can play. And there we go. Alrighty, so we have fire or earth. Fire looks good for now, so we'll take it. I'm gonna get some points, and I want to boost up the earth a little bit, especially since there is some little, especially that level 1. Again, I want to have her up a few levels before I send her to a battle against other titans if I can. I am noticing one thing, that this playthrough is going to probably be different than my original Kraken account. Well, other than the fact, of course, I've got a 4-star Yasmin inside of 2 weeks compared to before. Ooh, ouch. I do not want to lose that much. Okay. She was... Oh, and then they're going to make a second uh, upgrade. Sylvia. 2 levels is all I've got. Darn it. Could use emeralds, but too early to burn them for that. Oh, at least she's level 3 now. Alright. 149. One thing I never got was that chain that hangs over the 9th room, basically obscuring the level number. And the final room, 150 of the first trip for the day. Looking good, we'll take it. And down we go to 151, the first of the non-repeats. So the first where we can get double the prize. Alright, so water is next at 152. Beautiful. 153. The Mighty Morphin Hero Rangers. Yasmin, Astaroth, Kira, Maya, and Arachne. This one is also different, as I normally had Galahad pretty deep in, and I had got rid of Arachne pretty quickly as well. Alrighty, 154, sorry, 164. Wherever you are across North America, hopefully you are getting along better after the storms that ravaged good central to southeastern portion of the country on Friday into Saturday. Whether it be a snow blizzard type event like we had up here, or heavy thunderstorms slash tornadoes that you had more down south. Of course, if you're outside the US, my apologies, but well, we are worldwide, so I don't really apologize that much for wishing somebody who had a bad situation better. Alright, 150, 160, is it one? It's either 156 or 160. Either way, it's the 6th room of the trip. Remember, the free summoning spear here doesn't occur till 200 for levels down. Here, it's actually not as much of a grind as it can get in certain guilds and situations later, because it's actually still providing resources that are decently needed to advance the team and advance the Titans line and everything else. Yet later on, it starts getting, well, how much do you want to dig per day compared to how hard do you want to make it on yourself later? Because the further you go down, the harder each enemy gets, whether it be the hero lines or the Titan lines. Hero lines automatically have the pattern going up regardless, because you can't choose what type of hero line you fight. So each new hero line is just more difficult than the previous. Titan lines, however, you can somewhat affect what items are going to get more difficult. Because most doors will usually give you two choices. It'll say you can have either earth or fire, or water or mix, for instance. And when you hit rooms like that, just depends on how you choose to tackle them to do so, because the next time you tackle another of that same type, then your difficulty will increase. Not until type situation. So let's go through everybody. Sylvia needs 8. Enos has finally got 2 of the next group. 21 for Avalon, 19 for Mari, 53 for Nova. Sigurd is 42 away. And there's the rest of them. Okay. And 240, so we've done 1, 2, 3, 4 trips. Because the first trip is 30, each additional trip is 60, as long as you do not get partway through a trip and have to stop. Because then certain parts will only give you 1 item instead of 2 the next time around. Wards. Stats and stats. Activity. I only came in 2 days ago, but even that I'm still hovering decently there. Titanite again, same kind of situation, but just came in recently. But 480. 240 is my best day so far. Right, well, I'm not going to push further down, and the other items ain't going to get too drastically prized collection at the moment. Oh, there is actually Chinese now. Okay. Let's head back down. Turf. 1982 game called what is it? Demon Attack from Magic had that little ditty. I think we've killed enough time that we should have the expeditions complete. Yep, both of them are, so we'll claim them. There we are. So those are complete for day 11. Tower is also complete. Do we have any left in the arena? No, we don't. Team of 59 to wouldn't really want that one anyway. Well, well, that could be an interesting one. Well, before we do the world of mental, masturbation, nope, you gotta be at least VIP 3. So we won't bother. We will need to pull 5 for 5 tomorrow then. Let's go to the merchant, see if there's anything we can buy out to help the Titans. Well, not the Titans, but the heroes. None of the oranges are going to play yet. Desert Blade. Wait, how is that not on the list but showing up as somebody needing it? Yasmin. I don't know why it gives me a yellow plus then. Oh, I now know why. Because it ain't really an absolutely necessity. Because I already have the blade bow, which is the requirement that needs that particular sword as part of making the blade bow. So that's why it's triggering saying, get me, get me, get me. Even though you don't really need to get it, get it, get it. Alright, Ravencloak, nobody. Prince of Thieves, Astrid Luca from the previous chart. That would go ahead and take out a few of the needles that was needed for. Yeah, but I'm not really looking at 800 right now. King Mao needs 48, 30 for Luther, 5 for Jorgen, and 5 for Elmir. So both of those can get in play today, so we'll take them. Friendship Store. Arrows were needed, so we will take those. That takes the Scorching Quiver off the list. That makes Astrid happy because she needed it. Splitter, no one needs. Serenity Stone, 4 people need. Only 1, but I believe that I've got multiples in the back. If we find out we need to, we can always come back and do so later. Getting low on the heart, so we won't purchase any other items here at the moment. Trader's Crown and Lion's Helmet. Boots and the Storm Hammer. Lilith needs 50. Needs 50. 55. And Orion can be summoned right now, so we will remember to do that momentarily. In the arena shop, Magic Hat and the Spear, no one needs. Maya needs 45. Jabba 75. Judge needs 20. Dark Star needs 25, so you can worry there. Dark Rail never hurts to have a blue, especially for only 9k. Poleaxe. Okay. Cosmic Trevor. Believe it, later on you're going to really be freaking happy you bought that one. And I got enough potions I don't need to blow 350,000 over half the cash. to do so. Special events, season, shock power, 282, we still need 18. Now we get 10 right away, first round tomorrow. So we will take that then. Okay. Inventory consumables. Just one jar. Let's see what happens with it. And it turns into the better jar. That's good. See what happens with that. And it gives us 20 secrets. It gets us to 478. Okay. So let's see. The 2 new summons. There goes Jorgen. Welcome to the Dell. Jorgen comes in at 2-star. Okay. Elmir also comes in. I believe he's also going to come in at a 2-star. Yes, he does. Elmir comes in at 2. Welcome to the party. And I think this is the other one, yep. Orion goes from 1 to 2-star. Alright, let's just see if anybody else, while we're here real quick, make sure I didn't miss. Oh, Phobos. Ranger 3. 1. Perfect. If I can get the other 2, this would be awesome. And they had to immediately pop that bubble. And 3. Did I at least get 2? Nope. Okay, so he is 2 away. Phobos. He is 4 away. Well, there's 1. That gets her to 3 away. She'd have to pull 3 for 3 in the final. Well, there's 1. The first 2 120s are cheap. See, then it goes up to 100. And we fail at the second hurdle. And we definitely failed at the second hurdle because the third one gave it to us. So 1 away tomorrow for Thea to get her to her 3rd star. 8 away for Sir Galahad, the Gallest of Galahads. Well, we got a loot out of it at least for the first. Nothing for the second. Also a freaking nothing for the third. Remember, we will also have a very tight arena fight line tomorrow. Have to go 5 for 5. To get surprise. That, however, brings me to a potential situation that I've just thought of. Because, let's face it right now, with me at the very likely tip top of my position in the arena at the moment, fighting and struggling for the right spots to bump up. The competition tomorrow is still going to be probably pretty hectic. And to get 5 out of 5 is probably going to be extremely difficult to say the least. If not, probably bordering on the level 48 impossibility. Just when I needed at the moment more energy. So, there is a situation I could try to pull. No guarantee it would work, mind you, but it is a situation I could try. I've never, ever done it before. On this account, nor the original Krakens. But I've never really had this exact situation, though, before either. So there is a interesting dichotomy of situation. And that is this. I could go and actually tank myself in the arena. So that before we start day 12, people should hopefully see the tanked team take advantage of it and move up several ranks on me. Doing that, hopefully we should plummet several thousand ranks down. The proverbial ladder. I really don't like, especially considering today we hit the highest point that we've made to this point in the arena fights on this new from day one playthrough. I'm just, however, picturing that if I'm still anywhere in the 8 to 1200 rank spot when I have to do the 5 fights on day 12, that there isn't going to be enough weak spots to get the job done. Just something, though, I've never even really thought of before. Let's just actually do the fight in its entirety instead of skipping. Let's try the easier fight, see if it gives us the heart there. There's a heart. That's the second. There's a heart. 2 to go. There's a heart. 3 in a row. Who knew? 4 in a row. That is awesome dice. 5 in a row. If you're going to keep giving them to me, I'm going to keep taking them. I'm going to be like the kid running through the candy aisles on Supermarket Sweep if you're going to keep handing them. Well, let's see. By the way, Supermarket Sweep was a series that started in the US originally in the early 60s on television network ABC. They didn't last too long there. It got revived in the late 80s and 90s on Lifetime, a cable channel in the US. During this revival, a UK version also got launched of Supermarket Sweep. Dale hosting in the UK and David Ruprecht here in the US. Those lasted in one form or another off and on for about 10 years. US one getting a last rebirth on the PAX television network, kind of like a family type style channel, became Ion in the quote unquote digital age nowadays. And in the last season or so, finally got a revival, again, surprisingly, from the company that originally started ABC. Is ABC in the last about 5 to 7 years has decided to start picking up 70s to 90s game shows and bringing them back with pretty decent success on primetime, starting with Match Game. They also did it to the $100,000 Pyramid, To Tell the Truth, Press Your Luck, and then the most recent ones were Supermarket Sweep and a primetime version of both Family Feud, playing with celebrities, and Wheel of Fortune, also playing with celebrities. I believe sometime in 2022, that's even supposed to get partnered with a new primetime version of Jeopardy. Okay. So, anything else? Heroes, we get 27, and I believe we should have also 28, right? 28? 28? Should get 28 of those? Yep, there, 28. Thank you. Special events have highlighted. Is it just going to be for the 100 daily? Ooh, rainy season also, okay. So we'll go here first. That gets you the 100 a day for 5,000. The bare necessities, the simple little necessity. It's just 10 potions. Rainy season for the energy. Gets us 9 more jars. So jars are a go. Kind of like Thunderbirds are go, as the UK series would say. Let's take care of our jars before we finish. We have 9 of them. Try to get as many of them as possible to round 2. Yeah, we didn't do that good. Frick, out of 9, you got 3. Out of those 3, we only got 20 for Nova that goes to 73. That was a pretty shitty round of those jars. extremely terrible. 1750, we get those. Take that. Take one last look at Astral Season before we wrap up the day. The only task left at the moment, of course, is that 5 out of 10 in the arena, needing 5 to win. Level 48 at 220. So we will drop that for now. We don't need to worry about it. Titans now are at 10. I said 10. You can't even do 19. There aren't 19 Titans. Alright, so what rank are we? Well, we've already fallen back to 1238. Yeah. As of right now, you wouldn't get any emeralds anyway. You still get the same 270, 12k. So, what I'm going to do, still can't believe I'm doing this, but I am going to tank it. Everybody go up. And there, I'll give them a team of 494 to fight. Okay. Again, it's the first time I've ever done it, so it'll be interesting to see what happens as a result of that. But we'll have that for day 12. As it is a little early compared to our normal episodes, but really there isn't much else to do here today, so we will call it a day from Dominion. Everybody, as we say in our guild, release the Krakens. Like, share, and subscribe to get us to our goals of 5,000 page views and 1,000 subscribers. Day 12 up next. Part 1 will have an update, of course, on those goals. And we'll see how our little arena situation has developed. Until then, release the Krakens, and may your fights be good in the Dominion.